March of 1862, we have the introduction of a new figure on the battlefield. His name was George McClellan. McClellan had replaced Winfield Scott as General-in-Chief. And not only is he General-in-Chief of the U.S. Army, he's actually commanding general of the most famous army of the Union, the Army of the Potomac. It's his brainchild, and in fact, he treats it like it's his child. He's very reluctant to fight it. And he comes up with an idea. He says, basically, we've tried to take Richmond from the north, and the Confederacy has seen us do it. Why not come back through the east? Attack Richmond from the Yorktown Peninsula, march up through there, and take Richmond from the east. And so that's exactly what his plans are going to do. McClellan has an inferiority complex. He continually thinks the Confederates have the advantage over him. He's always outnumbered by the Confederates, and he's easily fooled. For example, he arrives in the famous town of Yorktown, and he's going to look through his binoculars. He's going to see a whole bunch of guys running around, and he's going to see a whole bunch of cannon, and he's going to say, "Man, look at all those Confederates. I don't want to risk my army against all of those men. We're going to besiege Yorktown," and he does so. And then, of course, when the Yorktown falls and he marches in, you know what he finds? He finds that the men that he's been seeing are the same guys running around in circles. A classic technique to fool your enemy into thinking that you're bigger than you actually are. And all those cannons that you see, they're called Quaker guns. They're basically logs that are painted to look like cannon barrels, mounted on wheels. So McClellan takes the bait, and it just takes him forever to march up the peninsula. But nonetheless, he does. And in fact, he gets within 5 miles of the gates of Richmond. You could actually tune your watch to the church bells of Richmond churches. But nonetheless, as he's approaching the gates of Richmond, a most precipitous wounding is going to happen. Joseph E. Johnston is going to be wounded in the fight for defending Richmond, and this will allow Robert E. Lee to arrive on the battlefield in command of now the Army of Northern Virginia. And while it took weeks and months to get up the peninsula, Lee is going to turn around the situation and push McClellan back down within 7 days. We call this traditionally the 7 Days Battle. Within a couple of weeks after this, we're going to see that Lee has successfully pushed out every single Union soldier through the state of Virginia. Virginia is going to be free from the war for a little bit as a result of Lee's efforts.